India's Army Chief Bipin Rawat has also spoken up against these protests that have followed the passage of the controversial citizenship law. Now, the Army generally does not interfere in civilian matters, but Bipin Rawat has proven to be a bit of an exception. He has from time to time made comments on what are essentially civilian matters. So he's spoken out this time round as well on the protests that have taken place after the passage of the controversial citizenship law. Listen in to what the Indian Army Chief has had to say.
Even amongst a crowd you find leaders emerge. But leaders are those who lead people in the right direction. Leaders are not those who lead people in inappropriate directions. As we are witnessing in a large number of university and college students, the way they are leading masses of crowds to carry out arson and violence in our cities and towns. This is not leadership.
All right, so that is what the Indian Army Chief had to say. Leaders are supposed to lead the nation in the right direction. Let's now shift our attention to Pakistan, where with the onset of winter chills, Pakistan is now facing an acute shortage of natural gas supplies. Now, there are several people who've been impacted because of this, and the lives of the common man have been hit pretty hard. Now, women, especially in Peshawar, are finding it extremely difficult to purchase light wood to even cook food. Now, people are facing rampant amounts of power cuts due to the unavailability of gas in the town of Quetta. Now, the Petroleum Minister Ghulam Sarwar Khan has given an assurance that the gas shortage will be resolved as soon as it could be, as steps are being taken by the government to cater to the sufferings of the consumers. Almost about 40% of Pakistan's energy demands are met by natural gas. The shortfall has surged to a massive 600 million cubic meters per day. Not only in the domestic sphere, the unavailability of gas has also hugely impacted the CNG stations. Now, the Southern Gas Company has announced that they will be suspending gas supplies at CNG stations across Sindh till about 8 p.m. this evening. And this is going to be done to channelize the limited supply for domestic use. And once the pressure situation improves, the supplies to the stations will be resumed again. Now, a few days back, Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan had dissolved the board of directors of SUI Northern and also SUI Southern Gas Company owing to the ongoing gas crisis in the country.